What's up, dino art lovers? Today I'm going to draw Baryonyx. If you do not know what a Baryonyx is, I will tell you. A Baryonyx is kind of like a Spinosaurus without a sail. It's a piscivore, which means it eats fish and small lizards. And so it's not as big as a Spinosaurus, and it's not even close to the size of a T-Rex either. And so it's definitely not even close to the size of a Spinosaurus. And so let's get started on drawing a Baryonyx. Baryonyx had a really long snout. It's probably as long as a Spinosaurus's. And it was a really good fish catcher. It had a really long claw, which I'm about to draw, and it used its really long claw to catch fish out of a body of water. It's really interesting about it. Like, just the way it's built, it's basically like a Spinosaurus without a sail. A mini Spinosaurus, just with the sail cut off. The snout on this on the Baryonyx is probably a little bit longer, but it actually looks pretty good. Spinosaurus like to catch fish too, but also catch small dinosaurs. So Baryonyx and Spinosaurus are a little bit different. Fish was a Baryonyx's main food, so it needed to have fish. The lizards are just a side meal. people usually say to start with the head. I usually like doing that. The head's the most fun part to draw. Baryonyx had more teeth than a Tyrannosaurus Rex. A Tyrannosaurus Rex usually had around 50 to 75 teeth. Baryonyx had like about 100. Baryonyx is a pretty interesting dinosaur. I mean, it's just got some pretty cool features. The long claws, the row, the whole bunch of teeth. And Baryonyx loved to swim. I mean, it had to catch its food all the time. Kind of like a Spinosaurus. Baryonyx is basically a small Spinosaurus without a sail. I mean, it's pretty interesting. It does not look like anything of a T-Rex, but you can tell that it really looks like a Spinosaurus. I would not want to be around him. I'd be a pretty good snack for it. A Baryonyx was not at the top of the food chain. I bet there was tons of other predators for it. Like the Spinosaurus himself. Baryonyx is probably a small enough snack to feast on for at least 3 days. So, if a Spinosaurus had a mate, they could feast on it for 1 to 2 days. Baryonyx usually left other dinosaurs alone, but it does have its own territory, so it needed to defend that. But otherwise, it was pretty just on the fish menu. it loved fish. Like, lizards were just the appetizer. Fish was the feast. There are some pretty big fish down there, like way bigger than a great white. But the Baryonyx didn't go for those. They went for the smaller fish, probably about the size of an average male human. That you could eat. So we would be fish-sized. So we want to eat us. Good thing they're not around anymore. That would kind of be terrifying. Scientists say they're going to clone dinosaurs in 2 to 3 years. I don't think they're going to ever clone dinosaurs. If they do, that would be a really big day. I'd be happy but scary. Like, it would be super excited. I'd be super excited. I would want to go there. But I'd also kind of be terrified. All the gnashing and claws trying to attack you. Now that would be scary. I'd have nightmares for weeks, probably. I can't turn the paper. It's kinda... I usually turn the paper. It's kinda easy to color better, but I can't. I've already done it like a couple times, but turn it back. It's kind of hard to keep it straight, especially with all this coloring to do. I mean, you just want to turn it. But I'm not going to anymore. I bet I already have like a million times. The smartest dinosaurs were the raptors. Those are the really smartest ones. And probably the smartest of the raptors is the Troodon. It was a nocturnal dinosaur. You can, scientists know that because of the size of the eye pupil. I think. I'm not really sure. Like the eye socket, sorry. So the size of the eye socket, it was so big to let in more light when it was dark out. So that's how they know that it was a nocturnal predator, which means it hunted at night. Unlike Baryonyx, which hunted in the daytime. It was easier to catch the fish. Well, it probably hunted at dawn and dusk, sunrise, sunset. I was just about to turn it, but then I remembered. It's kind of a habit. as you probably know, we don't know the color of dinosaur skin, so we have no idea what Baryonyx skin looks like. But we have found feathers of some dinosaurs. So Baryonyx might have had feathers. That's just crazy. I can't imagine that. Could you imagine T-Rex having feathers? I mean, like, I've seen it in a book, but I've never like pictured it. It's like so hard to picture it. I can imagine raptors with feathers. I mean, I imagined that my whole life, so. I mean, I've been watching dinosaur shows like almost all my life. So I've known dinosaurs for a while. My favorite one is probably Velociraptor. With all the gunning and gnashing claws. You'd think I would like one of those herbivores, but no. Actually, my top 5 favorite dinosaurs are all carnivores. Just stay. This paper needs to be glued on or taped on or something, because I keep moving it. It's an accident. Like, I don't mean to, but I keep moving it. That little fish right there is just like, what you gonna do? I've been drawing for a while, but I still don't really like shading for some reason. I mean, I haven't practiced it a lot. I bet I've only done it a few times. But one of my best drawings was with shading, but I didn't really like shading. I like to get my art done really fast. But I'm trying to take my time here. I might get all the white spots at the end. This is actually pretty good for me. I mean, I have done better, but this is pretty good for me. I mean, sometimes I just like go super fast and just like say done, but it's really actually not done. I mean, I usually don't do backgrounds, especially not this elaborate of backgrounds. I might just, at the end, just go around, just getting all the white spots. But moving on to the darker grass. Shading's actually not that bad, but for some reason I just don't. It's not my favorite thing to do in drawing. Baryonyx's longest claw was probably its first finger, first claw. It was very long, about 1 to 2 feet long. Which is a pretty long claw. Just taking a little breather there. a long time. Just taking these little short breaths. Instead of moving the paper, I'm just kind of moving myself. It's kind of working. I like outlining the drawings on the inside so that I kind of like don't get inside of it. Might have done it a few times, but at least I don't get inside of it as much as I probably would if I didn't outline it. I'm surprised this video took that long. My marker is kind of running out of the stuff it uses. Actually, I do not know what it uses. Comment below to tell me. Because that would be a really big help. I'm kind of curious now. I've never thought of that. Like, what's inside a marker? What makes it color? Because I know what's inside a pen. It's ink, but I have no idea what's inside a marker. And I also want to know what's the difference between a permanent marker and a washable marker. Okay, I'm glad we got done with that. Okay. Oh, I'll color the fish before we do a different. Before we do something different. And so I think this fish is pretty cute. It's a small fish, but it could be a baby fish, but whatever it is. It's definitely a fish. You can definitely tell. It's got that front fin, the back fin. Its other fins are just in the water. Okay, let's get that. Speaking of water, let's get that water. These are little puddles. Just so you know. That's dark. I was not expecting it to be that dark. But anyway. See, I haven't used these pens in a while. I couldn't find them. But now I found them. Taking another breather. I'm breathing super fast. Doing little circles is good for like small spaces because then you can kind of move around and cover up little things, but still not hit the edges. So you kind of start in the middle and then you just go around and around, and you can get your circles a little bigger, and you can go around like this. You kind of make ovals too, and then you just fill all the little gaps in. It really is very helpful for little spaces like that. You can start on the outside or the inside. It doesn't really matter. The littler the circles, the more spaces you'll fill in. But also bigger circles can help too for like the middle. But I think going up and down in the middle is good, and just going around with circles so you don't really get the outside edges like I was talking about earlier. So let's get the pond filled up, then we get those two up there. Spinosaurus was the biggest dinosaur that was a carnivore. So Baryonyx lived in the Cretaceous with Spinosaurus and T-Rex. So it was kind of a prey and predator, because Spinosaurus could eat that guy like I was talking about earlier. Sorry about my words. They're just kind of mixed up. Okay, now that we've got the whole outside done, I'll just go back and forth, like I was doing here. There it goes with the moving the paper. That fish is just like going on with his business, but like he doesn't see the Baryonyx yet, so he's just hanging around. I really do love doing art. It's really fun to just see if you can get better at what you did before. Yeah, you can tell that I'm left-handed, so. I got a fact about being left-handed. People who are left-handed are almost as good on their right hand as their left hand. So we're almost both-handers. But not quite. Oh, I know someone who's both-handed. They're pretty cool. They do some sports with me. I got a lot of hobbies. And I know a lot of people, but they don't always take me seriously. But that's okay. You kind of get used to it. Except for a couple people, they always bug you. But anyway, this fish is just doesn't know what's going on. Poor fish. He's having an awesome life. Nice knowing you fish. At least we can freeze time on this paper, so the fish will never be eaten. lucky fish. Okay. How about we just get right there? I have no idea why I put green there. Hey, it's a little moss right there. That's okay. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do some things. It's really hard to get right there. Just work. And let's do those puddles. One moment. Okay, now we're good. I just had to get something out. Hope this doesn't take an hour. That'd kind of be boring. Don't tell anybody, but I'm not supposed to say boring. Good thing nobody's here. Actually, I think I'm okay with that now, but I have no idea. Okay, now we're done with that blue. Should I do the Baryonyx last? Let me think. I'm going to do it last for the treat. Ah, I moved the paper again. Let's do the sky next. Right there I go with my British voice. Let's get rid of that. I can't decide on doing an orange sun or a yellow sun, so I just stuck with orange. Because basically there's yellow in orange. So, because yellow plus red equals orange. So there's red and yellow in it. So, the last time I saw a red sun was like when I was like 3. I think I drew it. I have no idea though. It's dawn right now, where the fish are all up and awake because they like dawn and dusk. That's what the fish like. I have no idea why they like dawn and dusk. Maybe because everybody's still asleep, except for Baryonyx. And fish are really dumb, so they have no idea what's going to hit them. I'm gonna still need orange, so... Oh, I need orange right now. They need to invent a camera that you can smell the smells. Because that would be like a cool camera. You could smell it. It's like you could smell what's like going on in the TV. You could smell the skunk smell. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna do, let's do, one moment. Oh, I found it. Like, I have all of these colored pencils and markers stuck together. Well, not literally stuck together, but in the same container. I got a box of just colored pencils right beside me, but it's more fun. These pens and markers, because they don't run out of like the stuff they use. Oh, by the way, did you know crayon is partially made out of cow? I know, mind blowing. Same thing with marshmallows. Mind blown. I have no idea why I brought that up. Did you know in prehistoric times, the moon was closer to Earth than it is now? So like in the Triassic, the Jurassic, the Cretaceous, the moon was closer to Earth than it is now, which is pretty interesting. So mammals prehistoric mammals that went extinct did not get to see that huge close-up moon. Oh, if astronauts went back in time to the dinosaur age, they could go to the moon easier. I bet it'd take at least half a year off, which would be pretty nice. I mean, I think it takes 5. Oh wait, no, it doesn't take. I thought it took 5 years. Maybe it's half a month. I have no idea, but it'd take half. Like some time of their moon travel. That'd be fun. Or it could cause humankind to decease. That'd be sad. I wouldn't exist. None of us would. So, let's not do that. Or should we? And try to figure it out. And then they could just go back in time, stop the same astronauts from going to the moon and save humankind. Woohoo! But they can't talk to each other. I know what they could do. There were at least 2 astronauts. And so, one astronaut. Sorry about that. Just a little. So I was saying that. Actually, I just forgot what I was saying. Why are permanent markers permanent? I just have no idea why. Oh, you know what I might do? I might make this Baryonyx snout a little longer by using the black, because that's what I'm going to use to do the Baryonyx. I just failed it. Just forget I said that, and I will tell you later. You're probably not going to forget, because you're sneaky and I cannot watch you. Or can I? I have mystic power. I actually don't know. Or do I? I like those kind of twists. They're fun. Dun dun dun. Okay, let's see. I'll do... Yeah. I'm just trying to see if I have a bigger orange. I don't think I have a bigger orange. So I'm just going to do yellow next. I'm trying to go a little bit faster so I can get this done because it's really late. I'm tired. No, I'm not. I should go to bed at 11. It's not 11. I have no idea why I go to bed at 11. I moved it again. Sorry about that. At least I got the grass all done. I literally do not notice that I move it. Okay, I am almost done. And that was just me sighing. I was not yawning. I promise. I pinky promise. I'm squeezing your pinky right now. I'm squeezing all your pinky. Because I almost broke someone's bone once. Yeah, I almost broke someone's bone once. Almost, but I didn't. I could have gone snap, but I didn't. And I didn't even go full strength. But don't worry, I'll never do it to you. Unless you steal my information and then I'll... But don't worry, you're not. Or are you? Dun dun dun. Another twist. Sorry about this taking so long. I had no idea it was going to take this long. And I'm sorry I paused. Someone came in, so I had to talk to them for a little bit. Oh, I almost moved it. Can't see my head, so I'll tell you I just shook it with my hand. If you couldn't see it, I don't know. This orange is... I really wanted a bigger orange. I do have a bigger orange marker, but I couldn't find it. You know how long this took? I couldn't find a green marker, and so this took forever. If I had a green marker, it would have took so much less time. I usually don't talk this much to strangers. No offense. I just heard you say none taken, so that's good. Good. Kind of good. This is good. Yeah. Okay. At the end of this, I'm going to do a shout out. So, one person shout out. I'm just going to do their initials because I don't want to give their full name. Because then you could track them down and go, wah, ha, ha, ha. Oh, if you subscribe and comment saying saying that you want a shout out, then you'll have a chance to have a shout out. But I'm just gonna do the first person for just one shout out. I might do up to 5 shout outs every episode, every post, so if you subscribe and reply to this, you will have an entry in getting a shout out. That was my friend's idea, so go her. But it was my idea to draw this, so. But I did have some help. And then you think to all the people who might have helped me. How many times do you think I've said sorry? Because I haven't counted. You can count that S-O-R-Y as one of them, but you cannot count the letters as one of them, okay? This is actually looking really good. I don't think I have time to get in all the white spots, so sorry about that. Hey, you can count that one. And I wasn't even thinking, so. If I show my face, the whole world. If I show my face on YouTube, the whole world will just. So, I can't show my face. I can't show my face. I just turned it, I'm sorry. Almost done. You know what, then I just have to do the Baryonyx after this. It's the main part, so, yeah. Okay, so, I'll show you the colors I'm going to use for Baryonyx. This color is for detail, and then this color is the main color, black, and then I think this is aqua or something. So that's all the blue that's all the aqua detail I'm using. Let's do the black. Took another breather there, sorry about that. And there's another sorry. At least I'm counting now, but I don't know. If you could also post how to speed up drawings, that would be the best thing ever. There. I told you I was gonna lengthen this up, so I did. I'll just color it in. It's kind of like, yeah, like that. That's better. I almost turned it again. Right now, you don't notice, but I am smiling. And it's kind of sweating in the back of my neck. Sure. This isn't really long, too. Okay, the last thing I have to do is make this color of the tongue red. Okay. I hope you liked this video, and please subscribe. If you do subscribe and hit the notification bell, when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I will do a harder drawing. This is the unknown dino artist signing off. Thanks for watching.